Hello everyone, MFPallytime here, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. We are playing as Lady Kimberly, a ranger with no negative traits and the Searing Shot ability. Last episode, we took on the Sun Tower and returned triumphant for a change. You see that dodge? That's the quality we're looking for today. Where'd he go? Hold on, I can do this. That's what we're looking for today. But because we cleared the Sun Tower, we are going to be looking for a new place to adventure. And that place is right off the starting castle, just in case you didn't know that. We're looking for the Fison Dry Lake. Am I saying that right? Hey, can you guys let me know in the comments if I said that right? I feel like I've said it differently throughout our entire adventure in this game. Just like most other areas, we do have some clues that we can follow to look for this place. We want to travel on the southern end of this zone in order to hopefully stumble across it. But, oh, that bouncing Betty. Speaking of stumbling across something, I have seen it in some weird spots. We do not have the teleporter open for this just yet. So I thought my plan would be to cruise through some of the easiest enemies in the game, really put our lifesteal to the test and see if it's good enough, which I mean, we're at full health, so it's doing pretty well. And then hopefully come across a few of those relic rooms so we can enter the dry lake a little bit stronger than normal. We do have 151 resolve, so that's enough for hopefully 2 relics, depending on the relics that we find. And I'm hoping that today will be a nice, fun video. As always, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you to our channel members for supporting the content here. And let's see if we can find some relics. Here's one. Pandora's Trial. Uh-oh. Or the marble statue. Pandora's Trial. Until purified, any hit taken is fatal. Defeat 10 enemies to purify this relic and gain 50 resolve? 50 what? Okay. So this isn't too hard. We just have to kill 9 more enemies without taking any damage. So far, so good. However, we did just use our mana to make that happen. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're good, and then we leave. Okay. 8 more enemies. 8 more enemies. If the wind blows too hard, we die. Good shot. Good shot. Oh, shit. It's okay. Now we're looking at 6 more enemies. Right? Did I do that math right? No, we're at 7 right now. Oh, God. Woo! Easy dodge. Send it. Okay, is there another fucking enemy in here? We're safe here. Axe to the right. Hey! And just like that, we are in. But now I have more resolve than I had before. So I guess I need to find more relics. Uh-oh, he's protected. And it's the skeleton protecting him. Luckily, a few quick shots. Wait, where'd he go? There it is. I love the off-screen shots, I'm not gonna lie. They feel really good. Oh, I missed. Yeah, there it is, there it is. Well, we found 2 of these extra health rooms, and I've taken both of the damaging apples. I'm not sure what our starting HP actually was. I didn't have the foresight to actually look at that. But you guys have the rewind feature that I don't have. I think we've gained like 200 HP or something. It's actually a pretty considerable amount. Now, we're not healing for a ton still. It's just a few per enemy. But the more we play the ranger, just like we are right now, the more healing we will get, because they scale the percent of our entire account strength up every time we level them. That's another reason that mage is very good for the early game, because we have another rune that scales our lifesteal with intelligence, and that is what they scale. Lose no health is the challenge. We're cheating a little bit as a ranger and still didn't make it to the end. You hate to see it. I could have done that. That was a bit of a longer jump than I was expecting there, though. Oof, and damage from the next room as well. Our armor is coming into play, though. We only took 13 damage from that trap hit. That's, in the grand scheme of things, not very much damage at all. Well, hello, crack in the wall. What are you hiding? We have the heavy stone. Keep in hand that no man will dare cross you. I believe heavy stone gives you a 2-second cooldown on your ability to attack, but increases the damage of said attack. So if we can get that critical hit off, that could be really, really good. And in fact, we might be able to potentially one-shot most things inside of the dry lake, if this is what I'm thinking of. So fingers crossed. Your weapon deals 100% more damage, but has a 2-second cooldown. Now, remember, a lot of your time with the ranger is kind of lining up that shot. So, like, boom, it's a 2-second from the release of the arrow. So it may not sound that build-altering, but it does change the flow of combat quite a lot. However, most enemies here do not stand a chance. Unfortunately, we didn't get a ton of relics. And part of me is wondering if I should head into the Stygian study. I'm going to. I talked myself into it. The study is much deadlier than the starting castle, as a lot of you know. But that doesn't change the fact that our arrow is doing some really good damage. Especially when... almost. Especially when I find that perfect angle, although we're not going to be able to get that guy over there. All right, so the reason we're here is the study has a guaranteed apple room as well as a guaranteed relic room. And, well, we have a lot of resolve to go, 187 right now. If we keep that above 100, we're going to not lose any of our maximum HP, and we can theoretically use the apple room to heal up from all of that bonus HP that we found in the starting castle. We just have to go slow and steady. Make sure we don't take any unnecessary damage. Make sure we're timing our shots well. And if we keep this up, everything will be fine. Hey, I actually found it super quick. Awesome. Okay, let's heal up. That's 506 HP to work with. And the relic is, this is increased skill. Oh, your skill crits have a extra 20% chance to become super crits. That's not weapon crits though, right? That's skill. Oh my god, in another trial. I'm not taking on another trial. So let's go with the obelisk for now. And with that, I'm gonna teleport out of here. All right, the dry lake entrance has been found just where we thought, on the southern end of the starting castle. This is our first time descending down here on this profile, and we're met by that knight. Traveler, before you continue, I offer a gift. You'll need it where you're going. It's called a sun lantern. It's an heirloom that will help light your way. It's lost its charge a few years back, but after you restored the sun, it lit up again. So this is what allows us to actually see where we're going. Also, Pizza Girl's not here. Pizza Girl is not here. I went and gathered all of that money so I could buy the Pizza Girl. Oh, all right. Well, down we fall. This area is super interesting. Excuse me. Because it does give you a clue of what's going on when you first enter. These resonating forks have been placed across the dry lake to help them track special rooms through the shift of the castle. So, that's scary. Ooh, where'd that skeleton go? So, we are able to determine where important rooms are, but these important rooms could have a variety. I love the blind shots. Have a variety of different things in them. So let's check the one closest to the base first. This looks like it's just a lore room. Let's see what we can find. Page is torn on the edges. It seems to have fallen out of a book. Journal entry 6, 33 days since the rebellion. The storeroom will have to suffice as our base of operations for now. It's a large, dry, and full of crates that are completely empty. Estuary Tabal is a fool. He has more than enough crates to move supplies all over the kingdom, yet no supplies to ship. My men were all woefully under-equipped when the rebels struck. This storage room is a testament to his incompetence. I forget myself. It must be the air down here. It has an oppressive quality which leaves me in a foul mood. Despite his failings, Tubal is still my brother, so I must do my best to find him. I'm confident we won't be down here for long. My men are disciplined and thorough. I shall find my brother in short order. There is a secret in this room. But to be totally honest with you, I can't remember how to reveal what the secret is. Oh, I think I wasn't supposed to break anything. Is it right bumper to enter things? I was pressing left bumper this whole time. Yeah, I think there it is, right here. Secret entrance on this barrel. What do we find in here? This paper is old, it is stained yellow, it is on the cups of disintegrating into dust. Success! After nearly a dozen attempts, I was able to find the anchor, another room to this storehouse. The problem was that every time I tried to construct a hidden room to the storehouse, it would invariably disappear into the ship. I need to find a way to anchor rooms together. So I have examined Enoch's notes on the room problem. Understanding its connection to the shared subconscious only partly helped me find a solution. The full answer hit me after examining Lamech's hidden chamber in the Tower of Lights. I asked myself, what was it that anchored his hidden chamber to the room that hid it? All I had to do was turn around for the answer to become clear. It is a unique portal shared by both rooms that makes them unmistakable and unforgettable to the shared subconscious. Thus, they are anchored together. What is in this room exactly? Will we find a damage increase in here? Today was supposed to be a monumentous occasion. I finally succeeded in allowing my mind to escape the wretched place, even if my body could not. While 100 of my beautifully crafted mechanical hands, I broke through with 100 of his hands. Wow. I broke through the ceiling of our subterranean kingdom and drilled up to the surface until I saw the true sky. My return would have been magnificent. I came bearing 100 gifts for my king. Everything was perfect. But the king, he betrayed us. He betrayed me. For 1,000 years, we have toiled down here in servitude. We have done everything he has asked of us. But during this time, he has sired other estuaries on the surface. Is this how he repays our devotion? By replacing us with these new upstarts? The estuary Ada and Jabal and however many more wretches. They are merely imposters, pretenders. False estuaries prance about on the surface and know nothing of the loyalties or sacrifice. We who have endured centuries of this suffocating purgatory, trying to fulfill an impossible task for our king, we will not be forgotten. They shall reap what they have sown. Wow. Someone's a little salty. Someone's a little salty about the new hires. Another door down here. On the table are maps charting every corner of the kingdom. The location of shifting storerooms are marked along with notes detailing the amount of misplaced inventory. Another page seems to be tracking rebel camps and what supplies they have procured. It is hard to be certain, but the supply losses seem intentional. Uh-oh. The writing is faded. It was written a long time ago. The mimics above are rudimentary, capable of performing only the most primitive tasks. My new creation, the flying automaton, is a robust and versatile piece of engineering. I can order it to defend me, mine ore, and even work the foundries to forge new equipment. With enough of these, the peasant workers around me will be redundant. People must be fed and clothed. They require rest, and they can suffer injuries. My automatons, however, work non-stop every hour of the day. I requested a meeting with the other estuaries and demanded we replace all peasants' labor with automatons. I hope I'm saying that right. Automations? I don't know, dude. But my proposal was soundly rejected. They do not have the stomach nor the tenacity to bring the future forward. They must be made to understand that all progress demands sacrifice. Sketches and diagrams of metallic flying hands fill every page. The interior cavity of each gauntlet is shaped to protect an urn. Ooh. Well, I think I read everything, and I'm pretty sure I didn't get a damage bonus. So this was just a cool lore area for the boss that's been trapped down here for so long. Although, this is a very clear teleport line. How do you get to the other side of it? And there's a room down here that I haven't been in yet. Oh, here's the crack. Okay, I'm glad my platform worked. Okay, moving to the other side, we see this letter is newer than the rest. The pages have yet to yellow over time. A false estuary has passed from the world above, fallen to the blades of an unknown assassin. Such a shame. But his death proved more useful than his life, for it was given me the knowledge that has eluded Enoch for centuries. I can make the tree grow. The same day that the false estuary perished, I noticed a new bud appear on the tree. With that single bud, I have pieced together why the tree has not grown. At the core of this world, we are all interconnected. It is said the soul of the dead enter the river Styx, which nourishes the tree of life and gives birth to all new life. But the river has been stagnant for a millennia, which explains the tree's long stasis. So where have all the souls gone? I posit that the king, having consumed the last fruit from the tree of life, has become that place of return. The souls of the dead are diverted away from the river and towards him instead. It explains the king's longevity. He is feeding upon the deaths of his subjects, their children, and their children's children. He has become their purgatory. Now as estuaries, we have partaken from his flesh and thus share in his immortal life. We are now part of our king. So it follows that when we die, a part of the king dies too. And once released, these souls siphoned by the king can finally return to the tree. The world needs a new king, a grateful king, and I can do it. I can grow new fruit. My brothers and sisters, I'm sorry, but progress demands sacrifice. There it is! I knew it was in here somewhere. So there you go. If you want the damage increase for the boss, that is exactly how you find it. That was very long-winded. All right, that was the second room of our tour. Let's see if we can get to a few more of these resonating forks. Now, the enemies here are deadly. There have been a few instances where I've tried to point out when we're progressing from one area to the next, and the enemies simply get a lot stronger along the way. And this is one of those instances. If I can hold back and nail my shots, we should be totally fine. Let's remember that I can also shoot through the floor to deal damage to enemies like that weed above us. The mask is going to be able to teleport, and I believe these masks are the stronger version of the ones we were just introduced to in the Sun Tower. Just out of range of the blossoming flower, however, my shot is interrupted by... Woo! Okay, it's a lot of moving parts here. All I have to do is make it up to the top left. We can potentially explode this mask. There we go. Oh, he teleported down beneath me. Nice teleport, my dude. Remember, we do have that 2-second pause in between our attacks. Wow, that was so lucky. So I do have to kind of pick my moments well here. There's a reason I'm going slow and steady. There's definitely a reason. Also, these fish have always been the bane of my existence, and these versions are no different. And well, they are in the fact that they are even more of a bane. Moving to the left, we see a key, and not the door the key opens. So the black gate is above the white key. Every time we pick up one of these, it is going to lower our resolve until we open the door that it belongs to. So I'm just going to leave that there for the time being. We seem to have a pretty easy layout for actually opening up the mini bosses today. And I hope that my slow and steady playstyle will take me to the end. We can get a second obelisk for 24 more resolve. I think that's totally worth it. Totally worth it. Your skill crits have an extra 40% chance of becoming super crits. That's a lot. Now, if I only knew what a skill was. Hey, super crit. Beautiful. Right when we needed it, too. We also have an axe wielding enemy down at the bottom. So if I land those critical hit shots, we're already dealing increased damage because of one of our relics. And there's a 40% chance. Excuse me. A 40% chance that it then becomes a super crit on top of that. Wow, look at that bounce. Jeez. You were quite maneuverable, my dude. This room is being protected by a couple eyeballs. Let's just zone that out and return fire. Wow, we have some stopping power on this ranger. That is faux show. 366 damage there as that super crit does pay off. And it happens again. We are one-shotting things in the dry lake right now. Beautiful. I did see some people asking, you know, if I hit a wall, do I just have to go farm? Do I just have to you know, level up my account? Because a lot of people aren't interested in grinding. Grinding's never bothered me at all. But I would say just take a little bit of time and go check your relic options, because they can pretty drastically change how you approach an area. I'm gonna try to get a poison bomb off on these dudes. It works perfectly. He's coming back around for round 2 and we take him down. These are new traps. They spawn seekers. These seekers can move through walls. They're kind of a pain in the ass, or potentially can be. Usually they're not that bad. You just zoom right by them. Above us, oh, I was hoping this would connect. The mask that you could just barely see on the far side. Oh god, I should not have messed with this guy. Oh, I should not have messed with this guy. Good damage, good damage, good damage. Oh god, and the poison's enough to kill him. Okay, we're in. What a shot, what a shot. Come on. Okay, chest at the bottom. I do kind of want to see it. We're okay. He should have stopped moving. Is he right there? Oh my god. I'm so good at this game. I still got it, bro. Take wall here. This leads down to the chest. We're looking at 6,577 gold right now. Okay. So we're going to set off these traps. That's totally fine. As long as we keep moving, that's no problem. We now see the white gate, and we know where the white key is. So I'm going to double back and grab that. In order to reach the top of... Whoa, okay. In order to reach the top of this, we're meant to use these saw blades. I took some damage on the way up, so it kind of made things a lot worse. 44 resolve for this, so we are going to lose some maximum HP. But I believe when we open the door, I get that resolve back. I need to be careful about taking my path here. We're more fragile now than we have been up until this point. There is a chest at the bottom of this room, though. Oh. And a lot of projectiles from the bottom of the room. Okay, I'm not doing that. Okay, if we hit the resonating fork here, it'll break a lot. Oh, that sounds so good with it rumbling through the area. It'll break a lot of the destructible items here for us. Unfortunately, we're not getting any more food. We already had some from this room. But let's open the door and see if we can take on the challenge. We're going to be fighting 2 very different weapons with 2 very different strategies for killing us. The first is a dagger, and he's probably the... Ooh, just let him walk into me. Nice. He's probably the one I'm more afraid of, although, you know, the mace does add more projectiles into the game. As they dash forward, we just need to evacuate that side. The dagger will always dash 3 times. We can protect ourselves from above it. The mace summoning it. Oh, that hurt. Summoning in a few more projectiles. Let's move away. Line up the shot. Now, as long as I focus down a singular enemy here, we should be okay. One more dash. Get out of the way. Now we return fire. It is also important that I use my mana when it's looking like I can. Let's just platform this. Get away. Dagger's gonna dash soon. I'm feeling it. Just missed that shot. Here's the dash, so we dash away. And I'm just trying to play as evasive as possible. Ouch, that really sucked. And just dodge this dagger as best I can. That shot will kill him. So now we are just fighting the mace. And all of a sudden, this fight became a lot easier. Okay, it is worth mentioning that they can break a lot of the platforms here. Oh, God. Oh, God, I don't know why I walked into that. I don't know what happened. I don't know what came over me. They can break a lot of the platforms here, so that is something to be a little concerned about. Luckily for us, those projectiles didn't actually trail after us there. There is one coming our way, but we are good to go. All right, the first Void Beast has been defeated. Now, these are mini bosses, so we don't heal up when we enter these rooms or anything. But there is a nice prize waiting for us at the bottom. Bladed Roads challenge gets a little easier, and we accumulate some more crafting materials. And way off somewhere in the dry lake, we hear a chain snap. Okay, up top was the Black Gate. So one of these rooms underneath us is going to house the Black Key. Easiest way to get there is probably traveling this way and dropping down. Perfect. Now to our right, this is the Black Key room. It's very possible I get eaten alive in here though, so we need to be very careful. I don't think there's anything I can do to hit this guy through the wall. So I'm going to reset him and then try to travel through this before he kind of holds down the entrance here. We also have an Ember that's very interested in us currently. Oh, God. I'm going to platform. Got him. Poison will kill him. Axel died of poison. And then we just have one more enemy above us. I'm so scared. Okay. Got the key. We're going to lose that resolve again. But hopefully... Any healing? Hopefully we have a very clear walk back up to the top. Dare I check this room? Okay, we're out. It didn't do what I wanted it to. Move quick, move quick, move quick. Oh, hello. The Might Rune increases weapon crit damage. We are all about that. Beautiful. Walked by that a few times and didn't see that. That's kind of funny. Now, as we climb this room, we will be able to unlock... Okay, the Black Gate. Now we don't have to worry about doing this again. If we die in here, we simply have to find this room. Oh my God, I was animation locked. I almost died. We simply have to find this room again. Now this one's a little different because it also has these mushrooms that will protect the center of the room. So we do have to be a little careful with those. I think the shield is the more deadly of the enemies, but we also have plenty of ways to counter him as well. Oh! Oh my God. I was looking for the shield. That's okay. 1% strength increase across the board. We went into a new zone for the first time and conquered half of the challenges necessary to actually unlock the boss. This is a poison glob. Oh my God, we're playing this guy. Sounds like he has everything we need. Thank you guys so much for being here. With the remainder of our money, we are throwing all of that into strength to try to get our scaling a little bit higher. And that's going to do it for today's episode. We'll be back again very soon, taking on the Dry Lake one more time. Thank you guys for being here. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out, and take care.